Good afternoon and welcome to Beech Grove High School just south of Indianapolis for some UFA action on WatchUFA.tv. We thank you for joining us on the stream this afternoon. I'm Harrison Silcox, joined by Kelsey Sparks. It's the Indianapolis AlleyCats in their final home game of the season, looking to get back to 500 against the Madison Radicals, currently third in the Central Division. And Kelsey, let's just get right into it for Indianapolis. Xavier Payne, he's our player to watch tonight.
Xavier Payne, number 23. He leads the team in assists with
some patience here from Madison in the first possession. And that's going to be a D. It knocks the disc to the turf. Shu tried to swing it, and the AlleyCats were there to force the turnover.
That's Robbie Davenport with the layout D, and the Cats have their first chance at a break tonight.
And they'll get their first goal as well. It's Cam Thatcher leaping in the air for that one, and the AlleyCats go up 1-0.
Cam Thatcher.
Now stuck on the sideline, I believe it's Wilson trying to throw out of a double team. He'll do just that. Alexander now downfield. And Kanaki, through two AlleyCat players, gets this guy and the assist. And just like that. Now Brock moving it forward. And did he keep that one alive? Official says he did. And he tries to move it ahead to Jacobs, but the Radicals were there for the interception. Now their first chance at a break point. They've got a player open downfield, and they'll send it his direction. Liebfroth will get the goal, and the Radicals are up for the first time today. But one thing he did mention when it came to this team defensively and what they're able to do, he just said they're athletic. And there's another block there for the Radicals. And they'll fire back with another score. It's back-to-back break points in Madison, getting comfortable here on the road. Deep into their own territory to start is Indianapolis. See Jacobs moving into Gross. They're going to do some dribbling up the field. Now Jacobs downfield. He's got a player open. And the AlleyCats respond. Throws around the mark. That time it's going to be a D for Indianapolis.
Seth Gudeman.
This is McCarthy. Double teamed. Passing out of it. And getting just inside is the Radicals once again. Smart play from Luke Marks. Good. Get a break point to start the game, and Thatcher tried to break that double team. He could not. Now the Radicals off to the races. Carrico on the heave downfield. Liebfroth is there, and it's a 3-goal lead for Madison with 17 seconds left to play in the first. And stuck on the sideline, a hammer throw out of the double team. Payne chases it down, slides to his knees to make the grab. Hammer throw now far side of the end zone. Whittingale brings it down with one hand. And the AlleyCats get some much-needed offense at the end of the first since 2024. And we'll see what the AlleyCats can do with the disc here as they've got Brock open downfield. Does he have another goal in his bag tonight? It's going to be contested, and Brock somehow snatched that one out of the clouds. And the AlleyCats are back within one. Chance for Radicals to get a break point here. Under a minute left to play here in the half. This one's up for grabs and knocked to the turf. A great response from Indianapolis. A whistle does not quite end the point yet. Gudeman's double teamed. He's able to swing around it. Jacobs floats one back corner, and that time, that's enough for the score. AlleyCats back within one. Rick Roche finishing off the points for him. But finding all sorts of real estate now are the Radicals. Final 10 seconds here of the quarter as Marcus is going to heave one to the end zone. It's anybody's disc. It's the Radicals' disc. It's Gutowski's disc.
Anthony Gutowski with his 5th goal of the first half, skying a whole plethora of AlleyCats in the end zone to come away with that one.
Now this is Shu with the disc again. And that was read very well by Indianapolis. Choppy there with another D as Havey works it further upfield. Thatcher, he opened the scoring tonight. It's a heave and a huck downfield. Gudeman chasing it, and Gudeman catching it. He's going to get the disc. It was theirs to have on the D. Instead, it falls to the Radicals, and now the Huck the other way. A huge break for Madison ends and a goal for Jake Carrico. As Johnson swings it around the Sample far sideline, down to 4 seconds. Sample goes deep. Gutowski's there, but Wettengale is for Indianapolis.
William Wettengale going up to save the buzzer beater for the AlleyCats. Fantastic.
As Alexander tries to work through a double team, and AlleyCat got a hand on it. Still worked its way up ahead to McCarthy, who heaves one downfield. Brock's there for the AlleyCats. It's going to be contested, and it's going to go the way of the Radicals, and it's a score just inside the end. As Marcus floats it around to Lou. And the crowd's help pays off there. It's a D for Indianapolis. It's Hutton. Swings it around to Wettengale. Now Thatcher had his eyes downfield. Thought better of it. Gives back to Hutton. Thatcher cutting across. Chases down another disc. Nice catch from Goodeman. And Hutton goes inside for the goal. Now hanging around midfield. It's Carpenter with it. He's double teamed. Payne's wide open. And now Payne will heave. Wide open is Rick Gross. And it stays in play. And just like that, the AlleyCats have this one tied up at 18 apiece. We'll see what the response is from the home team. This is Brock. And that is a D for Madison. Mac Weber reading Brock's pass as he tried to find Carpenter. AlleyCats in some trouble here. And it's a D right back from Carpenter.
And Levi Jacobs toes the line to save the play here.
Talk about the awareness and athleticism there. Carpenter now on what's turning into a very entertaining point that's capped off by Brock. Break point would give them the lead for the first time since it was 1-0. They took the lead with a break point. Can they get one here? They do! 21-20, Indianapolis back in front with 4:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Fifth in the Central Division, still time for a playoff push as the Radicals look for an answer and get one on the Huck. Now Jacobs got a player downfield. And it's the AlleyCats back in front. Lucas Canieres for his fourth goal on the night.
AlleyCats opting with a person defensive look here. Everybody staying really close and tight.
Marcus Hucks downfield. He's got a player wide open and inside the end zone for the score.
And if you're the AlleyCats, I don't even hate wasting the clock here.
And somehow that was kept alive by Jacobs. 45 seconds left now. And Brock just sneaks wide open. And this is Shuey. That swung around to Lou. 20 seconds on the clock. Lou thought about looking deep. Now he does throw deep. It's going to be contested. Wettengale's there for Indianapolis. And Wettengale comes down with the disc. Final 10 seconds of play. AlleyCats just need to hang on to it. And it is a comeback win for Indianapolis that ends with a sky on the other end of the field. And what a gritty win for the AlleyCats.
Joel Close bringing it down with authority after the D from Wettengale to seal the deal for a crazy comeback in Indianapolis.